Little Gay Talk Show, Houston's hot mess of a podcast. A funny but thoughtful look at the LGBTQIA plus community.
Hi, I'm Joel Tatum of That Little Gay Talk Show, and I'm bringing you classic archival episodes from days gone by. And we're going to start the first week off, the first couple of Saturdays. Now, we're going to be playing classic episodes all through December and a little bit of January, because we're not coming back until mid-January. So please enjoy all the episodes. Now, I'm doing a little bit of a commentary for the first, I think, 2 or 3 episodes, because they're with Randy Whatley. And let me tell you something about Randy Whatley and I. Have known each other for 30 years. We can drink vodka martinis like you cannot believe. And we told the most amazing stories. So one night while we were sitting around on the couch, because Randy used to come over to my house and spend weekends with me, we decided one weekend that let's do a podcast. So after a couple of vodka martinis, I pulled out the computer and we started, at the time, Joel and Randy's Texas Tea. Now, that was what we called it at the time. That Little Gay Talk Show wouldn't come till later, and I'll tell you that story another time. So, please enjoy these drunken but funny episodes. And also note that they might be a little problematic in certain areas. That's okay. These are 2018, 2019 podcast. We said stupid things then. If you have any questions, comments, just come to my Facebook page and let me know. In the meantime, enjoy these classic episodes. See ya.
Bitch, get that straw out your mouth. I told you to stop drinking that goddamn tea. Shut up.
Bitch, I will slap the fuck out of you. Let's do this, bitch.
I will slap you, motherfucking hoe. Stop drinking that tea. What? You ready to go? Oh, it's the Joel and Randy show. Well, that's different. We're drinking Texas tea, you motherfucking hoe. It's the Joel and Randy's Texas tea.
Bitch, it's all tea, it's all shade, and it's Texas, babe. Whenever you ready to go on this, let's go, bitch. Let's go.
We're ready to go. Let's go. It's Joe and Randy's Texas tea. Get that straw out your mouth, ho.
I'm Joel Tatum.
I'm Randy, and if you need to know anymore, I sure hate it.
We got a guest host on the show. Come on, say your thing.
Hey girl, it's Roberta. How you doing?
Is it Roberta?
Hey Joel.
Hey,
how you doing?
Roberta, girl, how you doing?
I'm fine. A little exhausted, but I'm okay. I'm so excited about your show.
Okay.
I'm just butterflies, girl.
Thank you for being on the show, girl. Thank you for being on the show.
Robert is...
Oh, absolutely. It's my honor, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me.
Robert is one of our oldest friends, and we are happy to have him on the show. We need a little perspective from another homosexual. Mm-hmm. So we got the right...
Oh.
I said another, not old.
How are you guys doing? I mean, this is show, 42?
No, this is show 40, girl. This is show 40.
Show 40? Oh, look at us.
40?
On 40. See?
Mm-hmm. We're a show 40, girl, and we're just having a good time.
We are.
We're just doing our thing. We're having some Texas tea.
So, we're having Texas tea, and listen, Joel has a topic that he wants to talk about that I'm kind of excited about.
Mm-hmm. I want to talk about what happened with Kanye West going to...
Well, y'all gonna have to enlighten me because I don't watch the news and I don't like Kanye. So what the fuck is up with that box?
That's not the topic I thought he was going to bring up.
I'm sorry.
Blessings.
I'm sorry.
Blessings.
Blessings, but guess what? I don't like Kanye either. Guess what he did, girl? Guess what he did? He went to a country. He went to Uganda, girl. A country that puts gays and lesbians in prison for the rest of their lives. For the rest of their lives. Oh my God. Yes. Presented him with a pair of tennis shoes. He presented the president of this country with a pair of tennis shoes. Bitch, are you serious?
Well, the truth is, he didn't have any damn business over there.
No, he doesn't.
And secondly, I wish Idi Amin were still the dictator, because he might have eaten Kanye's ass. Because Idi Amin ate some folks.
And by the way, he is a bad example. I don't want other black folks to be running over to Africa, to countries that do not treat gays and lesbians of those countries very well.
My God.
No. Oh. And then this bitch walked up with his wife, Kim Kardashian, who is sitting there on this side going, ooh, Lord, I don't want to be here. Why am I here? Robert, drag me over here. Robert, oh my God, so you can do a video? Is that what you dragged me over here for? By the way, I make a lot of money, and you didn't have to drag me over here for this.
Well, girl, the truth is, Kim Kardashian is supposed to like gay people. What do you think, Robert, on this subject?
Girl, bitch, Smith saying money don't buy class, and he is a prime example of that. And he's just an idiot. And I seen something on the news recently about him, not the news, but a talk show, and they're thinking that he's like super bipolar. You know, his actions, his words, what he does, his sporadic personality, and from what I hear, it's pretty big. They're really discussing his mental health at this point.
You know what, Roberta?
They should.
Or you know what, Roberta? I don't care that he went to see the President of the United States in his little MAGA hat. I don't really care about that. I don't care about the fact that I saw him on Saturday Night Live and he was terrible. Oh my God, he was so terrible on Saturday Night Live, it was ridiculous. I don't care about that. None of that I care about. What I care about is that
human rights is what he cares about. Human rights.
You, as an African American man, walked over to a country,
and he is truly Kanye West is not an African American.
That you went to a country that has such horrific ideas of what homosexuality is.
Yes.
And you endorsed that by giving this man a pair of tennis shoes. Fuck you.
Well,
we're doing that. Girl.
First of all, Kanye West couldn't afford to go to Africa until now. Mm-hmm. So the motherfucker is not a goddamn African American. I think Africans should be upset when
exactly
folks who ain't from Africa call themselves fucking Africans and then go over to Africa and make a goddamn fool out of themselves.
I think that Africans who literally had to leave their country to come over here so they can get a little bit of freedom, so they can be themselves, because they weren't able to do that in their country.
There you go.
Should be pissed off.
Spit on that.
I agree. And the Africans that I've worked with at the Holiday Inn, they, not all black women in America, or American women, they did not get along at all. They were appalled that certain American black women were calling themselves African American. And I'm like, girl, okay, this is too much. I thought being gay had a lot of drama in it. This is off charts.
You want to talk about appropriation? Robert, I hate to interrupt you. I'm so sorry. If you want to talk about appropriation of culture, there's some appropriation of culture. You talking about you're African American, you lived in this country your whole goddamn life. Your grandmother lived in this country her whole life. Your grandmother's grandmother and everything else. You know what? Shame on you. Bitch, you're an American.
Shame on him for, like Jill said, going to a country that just imprisons or kills gay people just because of their sexuality. My gosh, I don't know what the girls are doing over there to be killed, but I'm sure that
you know what they're doing. You know what they're doing over there to be killed? Nothing. They're just living their lives just the way that they should be living their lives.
And if they get caught with some sissy in their walk, they could be killed on the street, girl.
Mm-hmm. Thrown in prison. Thrown in prison for the rest of their lives, or if this president in this country decides that he wants to do that, now can be executed. Are you fucking serious? Are you?
Oh, you know what they do? You know what they do to the girls in Iran? saying if you're gay in Iran, you have to legally have your sex changed through surgery.
Yes, exactly.
You have to have it, or you can be in prison for the rest of your life.
Yes, exactly.
Shit, that is some. Talk about hiding something up under the Chadora girl.
Oh, you know how they justified this? They justified this by saying that it's okay, per the Bible or the Quran, that they can turn wheat into bread. So why not change the gay people into women? Like all gay people want to be women. That's it.
Girl,
Damn.
you know what? I understand transsexuality is something that people innately need to do because they were born that way. But bullshit, if I'm a gay man, I'm a gay man. Just because I like men does not make me a woman.
And we're a small part of society. We don't have any influence on how our society runs. And they use us as, and Russia and the rest of them use us as a scapegoat for why they have problems in their country. Are you fucking serious?
Oh, no, man, girl.
We're a small part of their country.
Girl.
And they blame us for all the shit that goes down in their country.
Everything.
Are you
That's
fucking
crazy.
serious? That is the craziest thing on the planet.
Speaking of Russia, Joel, I hate to change the subject, but you know what? Girl, Robert,
What, girl?
30 people in Russia have been caught being cannibals, bitch.
What?
Cannibals. One of them was caught because, and I don't know if they threw him in jail or not, but anyway, one of them was caught because this waitress at a restaurant she thought was flirting with her husband. They waited for the bitch to get off work, knocked her in the head, took her home, killed her, and then dressed her face up like a Christmas ham girl with mandarin oranges and cloves. I'm not kidding. They killed that bitch.
Sure, you are
And
not right for that mandarin oranges.
that's the truth. And you know, I was talking to my friend David earlier.
You know,
he
I
said,
will never look at the mandarin oranges ever again after what
Yes,
you just
man,
said
girl.
right there.
Miss Mandarin Oranges. She was the Mandarin Oranges and the cloves were a victim in this story, girl. And frankly,
My God.
I thought pineapple was better on ham. Isn't pineapple better on ham?
No, it is not. Pineapple is
Girl, that's a
no.
classic. No,
But I
that's a classic.
still would not eat another person.
I'm not eating another person, but they do say that people taste like pork.
Oh, good Lord, no.
I'm
Oh, girl.
That's
You know
what they
I'll just eat pork.
That's what they say. People do.
Girl, no. No. That's just ridiculous. And yet, here's the beautiful thing. As much
Is there
as
something beautiful about this shit?
there is a beautiful lining to this story.
Oh, Lord.
There is a beautiful lining because when we have someone like Angelica Ross, who plays Candy on Pose, who has a company dedicated to helping LGBT people get into the tech world. That is what society is supposed to be.
Yes.
See,
Exactly.
So,
Y'all know who Janet Mock is?
No, who's Janet Mock?
no, Janet Mock. Yes, Janet Mock, who directed the 6th episode, which we love so much.
Oh, yeah, we did love the 6th episode.
Yes.
And I love a mock turtleneck, too, by the way.
But the fact of the matter
Well,
is that
she is the key because, you know, her whole family was supported her. By the time she was 18, she had fully transitioned. And, I mean, her whole family loved her, supported her. They didn't care. They just wanted her to be her. And she grew up. She had this fantastic career as a journalist. And now, I mean, on the Netflix show I saw, she said, I did not have all these blessings dropped in my lap and this full life just to not help people. So she's a big advocate for, you know, people coming out, whether you're gay, you're bi, you're transsexual, you're not. I mean, she is an amazing person. That's all there is to it.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
She is, you know what, anyone who does service after they become famous and can do service, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna shut this shit down right now and give a shout out to anyone who is transgender, anyone who is homosexual. You Qs need to kiss my ass, by the way. Anyone who is lesbian, anyone who, alright, I'll let you bisexuals in. Anyone who can benefit the community,
Yes.
after they make it in life, bitch, you need to do it.
Exactly.
You need to come correct and remember who your people are and where you came from. So I applaud these two
Yes,
women.
I do. Yes, I do. And this is why I would like to give a bitch slap, a huge bitch slap to Kanye West for doing what he did. You don't go to a country that
don't support Uganda in any of their causes.
And let me tell you something. As a black man in this country, I'm not going to go to Africa if you don't support me. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do. I'm not going to spend my money. I'm not going to put my money in.
Nope.
I'm not going to do that because you know why? If you can't take care of the people in your own country, then you can't take care of me, and I'm not going to put my money into that.
Not having it.
I'm not having it. And it's not going to happen.
No,
and it will never
happen.
And I will tell this to other black people who are like, let's go back to the country of our origin and everything else. You know what my country of my origin is? The United States of America.
Thank you.
Hello.
That is the country of my origin.
Hello.
And that is what I know. So I'm not going to go back to countries that do not support me in any way, shape, or form and spend my money on that.
I want somebody to go over to Uganda and have the fucking balls. These people, by the way, are oppressed as hell. The people of Uganda, God love them. Kanye brings his ass over there and acts a damn fool, talking to the president, who is, I'm sure, a dictator.
Oh, no, he's a dictator.
A dictator. And I want him to come among those people and say, well, as an African American, and I want him to clobber his ass. Just slap the dog shit out of that motherfucker.
Just slap the shit out of
bitch. This is Africa.
Slap the
he
shit
has offended people worldwide, not just here or over there. Africa, but I mean, there are black people everywhere that are offended by him just walking out the front door. You know, he's done. What has he done? I mean, besides maybe write a check.
Like I said,
he is a hip hop artist, Teddy. People like him. He's a rapper. And
he's
you know what?
Huge gay following. And
I hear he's talented, but it's not my style of music. So,
but here's the thing: I don't really care. You know, like I said, I think that most people were. When I talk to people who know that I do the show, and they were like, well, what are you going to say about Kanye? Here's what I'm going to say about Kanye. I don't really care about the fact that he went to meet the president.
No.
I don't really care about the fact that he wears a red hat and all this other stuff. That's his thing, and he should be able to do that because we live in the United States of America.
And we should have the right.
When you, Kanye, decide to go over to a country that is so oppressive that puts us as gay and lesbian people in prison, that puts us on death row.
Girl, death row behind licking a cat or sucking a dick. Are you kidding?
When you go to a country that puts us in that realm, and you don't have anything to say but let me hand you a pair of tennis shoes and you're going to be fine. What are you doing?
Yeah, he's in the music industry, and it's not like there are no gay people in the music industry.
Oh, no, there are no gay people in the music industry. You know what? You know who needs to slap the shit out of him? I would like to see Oprah Winfrey slap the dog shit out of Kanye.
I would have loved to see that. I would have loved to see Oprah Winfrey.
And Oprah Winfrey, if you can hear this show, because I know y'all listen to Hollywood, and I know they're listening other places as well. Shout out to Omaha. Hey, girl. Anyway, you know what? If Oprah can hear me, Oprah, you need to have a beat down with Kanye.
You need to. You need to pull him to the side and say,
You need to have a come to Jesus moment with Kanye.
You need to. Oprah, pull him to the side and say, hey, what you just did
was stupid.
Yeah,
I don't care about his political
I don't care about that
with
shit.
the president. And I think everybody should be able to have whatever opinion about politics.
But when you go to a country that so offends me, I'm sorry.
Would kill you. That country.
That I would literally walk into that country and get killed for being myself.
But you know what, Robert?
And not even that. The fact of the matter is that you kill your own people in that country who've never done anything to you.
The president?
Who uses you as a scapegoat for the problems that you have in your own country. When you use gays and lesbians.
Oh, yeah.
That is Russia. That is every country in Africa, except for South Africa. That is every country that uses gays and lesbians as a scapegoat for the reason why they have problems in their country. Fuck you.
Yes.
I'm not spending my money in your country.
No.
I'm not going to spend my money in your country.
But Robert, now you're the one who told me about the Cayman Islands. If we're going to do this, let's do this. Let's shut them down. Because, bitch, we are international on this show. Bitch, they're listening to us in China and Sweden and everywhere else. We need to boycott the anti-gay islands and let's do it. Let's talk about, Robert, tell us about those islands.
Joe, let's back up a little bit. When you said that, they're just putting gays and lesbians in jail, just for being gay, and they've done nothing to those people, and you're throwing them in jail or putting them on death row. But you see, in their mind, we are doing something. We're making the gay and lesbians over there are making them make their country look really bad.
Yeah.
So they're afraid. They're homophobic. That's what homophobia is. And
but Robert,
I can't even go there because I won't shut up, girl.
No, I want you to go there because I want you to talk about the Cayman Islands, and there are more places that oppress gay people.
So there was a gay cruise quite a few years back. I forget what year, maybe 10, 15 years, but no longer than that. Anyway, the girls were on a cruise, minding their own business, drinking their own cocktails, sucking their own husband's cock, whatever. And they pull up to the Cayman Islands because it was part of their package. They're going to pull up at the Cayman Islands, get off for a while, have some nelliness, and go back. Well, when the Cayman Islands heard that there was a gay cruise pulling in, they were met at the dock, girl, and said, "Nuh-uh, go back. We don't even want y'all getting off the damn boat." It was a big deal, and I was working in the travel industry then, and so we all heard about it. We were like, "What? Are you kidding me? You want all these bags with all those chickens off of the boat and spending their money over there? Okay, bitch, we'll go. Bye." But they got hit hard with, what the hell are you doing? Why are you not letting people with money spend their own money on your island? They didn't even want us to get off the boat, girl.
Well, here's the thing. I've been to the Cayman Islands, and now they've changed how they perceive gays and lesbians when it comes to that. I've been to Belize. Belize actually had a huge thing about not letting gays and lesbians off the ship. Now they have changed because now they realize that money comes from gays and lesbians when it comes to their... They have all changed.
Not this gay bitch. I'm broke.
They have all changed. They have.
Well, they don't realize that the gay girls will spend their whole paycheck on a pair of socks.
Oh no, they realize that now. They do realize that now, and they're now starting to understand that. The countries that I've been to, by the way, I went to Belize, and I did not get off the ship because I was not going to Belize. David White and I would not go into Belize because they did not want us there. Then, a year later, they changed. Every country that David White and I had ever been to...
David White is his best friend. So, you know David White, Robert.
Yeah, shout out to David White, girl.
Well, we're going to do a shout out to him.
Yes.
We're going to do his jingle. David White. He has a jingle girl on the show.
But the thing is that every I didn't get off the ship in Jamaica. You know why? Because I'm not going to spend my money in Jamaica for a country that does not recognize me as a person.
And if you could get killed on the street, if you're gay, you got a little sassy in your walk, or sissy, as RuPaul would say. Girl, I hope she didn't copyright that shit, because I just said it.
And
twice.
here's the thing.
Anyway,
it's fine.
And you could be killed.
I'm gonna, and this is probably the weirdest thing I'm ever gonna say. If you don't like me when I get off the boat, that's one thing. When you do it to the people in your own country,
girl,
I don't want. No.
Well, that's fucking oppression.
That's oppression.
And you could be killed.
Of course, that's oppression, girl.
That is oppression.
Okay, here's a question, Robert. And I want you to reply to this because I'm intrigued. And Joel, I want y'all to reply to this. What if you divorced a woman in Jamaica and she said to all her family and all her friends, well, I caught him sucking a dick. And you're just, as a straight man, you're just walking down the street minding your own damn business. And the police come, club you on the head, and kill your ass. Because your wife and her family said you were gay.
Yeah, exactly.
That's some... It makes me nauseated to think about that.
And that is in a lot of African countries. That is literally in a lot of African countries.
That's what's called a fucking witch hunt, and that shit could happen.
That is in a lot of Africa. And the fact that Kanye went to Uganda, a country that is so oppressive when it comes to gay and lesbians, fuck you, Kanye West.
Thank you. And guess what? You are not Black Jesus. You are black.
No, man, girl,
you are a black ass fucking fool acting like this. And you know what? I'm surprised that Kris Jenner has put up with it for this long. Girl, I look for them to get divorced.
You know, Bibi Zahara, the first
from Cameroon.
Winner.
Cameroon.
She said that when she was on the show, and when she got off the show, she said she had so many death threats.
Yeah, exactly. From Cameroon.
Yes.
Zizi Zahara.
Well, somebody needs to put a moratorium on all this bullshit, and let's not support Kanye or Kim. If Kim stays married to him, then we won't watch her. I think we should do that.
Here's the thing.
And I don't watch that bitch anyway.
Here's the thing, Randy.
I don't either.
Here's the thing, and I'm going to tell you both this.
Ignorant ass.
As much as I would like to think that... As much as I would like to think that boycotts work, they don't.
No, they don't.
They don't work.
They don't.
I know a lot of gay men who went to Chick-fil-A to get breakfast when Chick-fil-A said, "Oh, we don't support gay marriage."
I didn't know they made breakfast. Oh, girl, I got to go to Chick-fil-A for breakfast. Girl, did you hear that? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, man, girl.
Boycotts don't work. They do not work.
Boycotts don't work.
Boycotts don't work. They used to work in the 60s.
Kris Jenner needs to tell her daughter what to do on this because, you know...
This is ridiculous.
She created her career. And this man, if he is bipolar, he needs to get some medication. But, you know what? Just because you're bipolar, that doesn't change your attitude or your opinion. That doesn't mean anything. That's like saying somebody drunk doesn't mean what they say because they were drunk. Bullshit. The truth comes out, bitch, when you're off your meds.
It does. People come out, girl, and like my friend said, God rest his soul, but you give people enough room and they will hang them.
Yeah, exactly. So the thing is that by Kanye, I don't really care about who you met in the White House. I don't care about your political...
I don't care about that.
You know what I care about? The fact that you went to a horrible country and you supported that country.
Yeah, that's advocating the behavior of that dictator. And we cannot have that.
We can't have that anymore as gay men. We cannot do that.
Dude, that motherfucker.
And I will say this, as a black gay man, I will not tolerate that anymore. I will not tolerate that anymore. I will not tolerate having black people go to countries that I know do not like black gays and lesbians in their own country,
Or white.
and tolerating.
Ain't nobody white going to Uganda, bitch. So
I will not
we don't
tolerate
have to worry about
that.
that.
And I will be able to say this, and I don't care if anybody who's listening to this says that I am this and that and blah, 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 blah.
Who would you be this and that?
I will
What kind of this and
not
that?
tolerate having other black people go to countries that will not allow me as a black gay man to come into that country. And to treat other black gay men in that country, or women, or transgender people, or any of that people in that country, I will
Shame
not
on you.
support that.
No.
We need to stop supporting that.
Yes, girl, can you imagine a lion country safari trip in Uganda? Girl, the lions would eat your ass. There's no...
You know,
No.
If you cannot...
I mean,
No, I was...
Irish, and this shit happens over there just as much. It's not as publicized now or whatever, but I met a guy years ago.
They don't like us in Ireland either, do they?
He was from Ireland, and he says the gay people are just so quiet. They don't even... They may have gay bars there now, but at the time, he said everybody's very quiet about it. They don't talk about it. They don't do any public displays of affection, which I don't like anyway with any sexual...
No, I don't like
but
public displays of affection either.
I just don't. And it's all over. It's not just in Africa.
I know,
Or, I mean,
But
it's
this is
everywhere.
this is
the case of the day, and this is a very public celebrity, and shame on him for advocating
And
anything
That's what we
that
talk
by the way,
is laid
no matter
down.
what country you are, no matter at what country you live in, you as a person should be able to have the freedom to be yourself in that country. And you should not be forced or told that you are not a resident of that country.
Well, you're not worthy of life.
You're not worthy of life.
Living
in that
a
country.
happy life,
Living a happy life.
Speaking-
Everybody should live a happy life in the country that they live in.
Speaking of a happy life, girl,
Yeah, just a plain old simple happy life.
Exactly.
That's just it.
Well, y'all, listen.
Oh, no.
We're going to take a break because I have to do something to make me happy. And so we'll be right back. We're going to listen to some music, and we'll be right back.
Okay. Perfect.
No, Robert, you're staying. You're right here.
I put the work in, but is it worth it? I put the work in, but is it worth it? I thought about it, it doesn't matter. I thought about it, it doesn't matter. Is this service? Just lip service! Tactics are replaced for what exactly is the goal. Passion's burning brightly, but it's dirty cool. Looking at an outlook with objectivity. One way to a contribute, serving you and me. I made a motion, consequential. I made a motion, consequential. I thought about it, doesn't matter. I thought about it, doesn't matter. Is this service? Just lip service. Tactics are replaced for what exactly is the goal. Passion's burning brightly, but it's burning out the cold. Looking at an outcome with objectivity. What we do is contribute, serving you and me. Is this service? 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 Is this service?
Hey, it's a beautiful day. It's the Joel and Randy show. Hey, all you bitches and hoes, shit's about to get weird. Hoes. It's the Joel and Randy show. It's not actually the Joel and Randy show. It's more like Joel and Randy's Texas tea. But shit's about to get weird. All tea, all shade. Honey, it's shade. And it's Texas made. Joel had a lot of time on his hands. And he said, fuck it, let's make some weird ass shit. That cigarette's good. I'm 50 and shouldn't be smoking cigarettes. But I'm a natural born addict. I can't help myself. It's a Joel and Randy show. Hey. We're taking a break. Oh my. That's grape juice, by the way. That's not actual real Texas tea. Because that would be, well, a call for help. It's Joel and Randy's Texas tea. Enjoy the show. Bye.
Hey, we're back. We are back, and our special guest, Robert, is here with us.
Hello.
Robert. Hello.
How are y'all doing?
Well, we're fine, honey. I'll tell you what, we're better off than some people who work for Delta Airlines who got caught getting fucked in the bathroom on their day off on a flight.
Can you tell us about that, Randy?
Girl, porn star Austin Wolf was fucking a flight attendant in the bathroom. Miss Flight Attendant obviously recognized him and said, "Oh, we got to do this."
Can I ask you guys this?
She knew that shit.
Can I ask you guys this?
Anything.
Would you be
Oh my
caught?
god.
Would you have sex with a porn star? If you met a porn star like in a setting, like you're at a club, a bar, at a restaurant, whatever, and you met the porn star that you recognized,
No.
would you have sex with that porn star?
I have to say no, and I'll tell you why. Because that bitch has stuck that key in too many locks, girl, and I'm not no. I'm not. I'm 50.
That's true, girl. You got
Right?
to look at all the movies they made.
I'm 50.
And I will say this, I'm actually okay with it.
You do you.
I'm actually okay with it. One, because I like the idea that he has experience. And two, why not? I feel like that it would be fun to do
This
that.
particular porn.
Exactly. And Joel has a point there. I mean, what's the difference? Whether it's straight down the street or straight not down the street, you know?
Well-
the porn star or not, you know?
Here's the thing, Robert. I don't have that much sex anymore like I used to. I got out good because I don't have any kind of social diseases or anything. This motherfucker is fucking everybody. And by the way,
But if
I've
you met
seen.
your
Wait, I'm not done. Hold on,
Go
baby.
ahead.
You know I always interrupt you, but I'm just
go
gonna
ahead.
finish. And by the way, I've seen this motherfucker's porn. And he makes the bottom do all the work. He may be fucking the bottom, but the bottom is grinding up and pushing up all on his dick. He ain't doing shit but tweaking his own nipple. That's true. He's just tweaking his own nipple and going, "Yeah, you like that dick?" No, bitch, I want you to do some goddamn work. You gonna shove something up my ass, you better know how to do it. Don't ask me to grind all up and fuck you back, bitch. You fuck me, and I'll fuck you back if you're lucky.
So you would be okay with having sex with a porn star?
Oh, hell no.
I'm
not trying to get no kind of social
I'm
deserves.
sorry. I would be okay with the idea. One, because they already know about social diseases and they know how to take care of that.
That's not necessarily true of all porn stars.
Two, they already know. Look, I'm all about if you know what you need to do, then you need to do it. And I'm okay with that. So I'm okay with the fact that if I met a porn star who told me, "Hey, Joel, you know what? I like being with you and everything else, but yeah, I do porn on the side."
Okay,
I would say yes. Go for it, because I love that.
Robert, I'm going to let you
I love that.
If Joel lets me in, I'll let you in a second. But all I'm going to do is reiterate the fact that this motherfucker doesn't know how to fuck nobody. He relies on people. Mm-hmm. He puts his dick in their asses, and they fuck him.
And that's a job.
So that's different.
That's a job, and I understand that.
Robert, how do you feel?
Yes. Well, I mean, I wouldn't personally do that, but I mean, maybe if I was in my 20s or something, but I'm 50-something now. But Joel has a point, and, whether it's a porn star or the guy you met at the bookstore or a guy you met at the bar, what's the difference? I mean, who knows?
Yeah,
that guy at the bar could have had more sex than the porn star.
Exactly.
But I want a motherfucker to do his job if he is a top. Bitch, do your job.
But if the top is
Well, he probably will.
If the top is someone who's a professional,
he ain't so much.
I might be okay with that.
I watched his video today.
I might be okay with that.
This poor queen was fucking herself. She could have had a dildo attached to the wall, bitch, and rolled up on it like she was doing on her damn hands. She's already on her damn hands and knees. What more can she do?
And yet, I might be okay with that because one. If you're into me and you want to do that, that's fine. I might be okay with that.
How is he into you if he's not getting into you on his own?
And two, if I know that if you tell me, hey, this is what I do for a job, but when I'm with you, I want to do this with you. I'm okay with that.
Bitch,
that's all great and fine, but
I'm okay with that.
No, bitch, that's like me saying I'm not cleaning the kitchen because I'm a waiter and I bust tables already at work. Bitch, you better get to busting. You stick a dick in my ass, you better know what you're doing.
Exactly.
And you better do it. Exactly. Don't rely on me. I grind up on a dick on my terms, not his. You better do the work, and I put a hurt on your ass when I grind up on you. You gonna know you can grind up on.
I would like to think that if you told me, let's say I'm out on a date. Let's say I'm out on a date with someone I never met.
Okay.
And we were just having a conversation, and he goes, "Hey Joel, I want to tell you this. Yeah, I do porn." And then I'm like, okay, well, that's
you know
fine.
what? I don't know why you're confused about my point. My point is this. There's an expectation. If that motherfucker does porn for a living, he ought to know how to fuck somebody. And watch his videos. Adam Wolf. Adam motherfucking Wolf. Watch his videos.
Yes, exactly. I said the same thing.
These queens are backing up on that dick, girl. They just, ooh, ooh, ooh. And guess what? They're doing all the grinding, all the riding. This bitch needs to grab a bitch by her ass cheeks and fuck the hell out of her. I don't know what the hell is going on.
And by the way, Randy, I would say the same thing.
And by the way, put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on yourself tweaking your goddamn nipple the whole time you're fucking me. Put that hand on my ass. I want to slap that ass.
Well, Randy, I would say the same thing. I would say the same. Hey, I'm sorry. You're into porn. Then you need to know. Then you need to know how to fuck me the way that I like to fuck.
He gets away with it because he's cute, and his dick isn't even all that big.
He gets no. See, that's
Robert. Look up Adam Wolf and see what I'm talking about.
And see, that's where the problem comes in. I don't look at a man as he's cute and blah 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 blah. I look at a man as, hey, what can you do for me? That kind of thing. And if you got the dick to do it,
okay, you know what?
Do this.
It's not what you can do for me because if you recognize him as a porn star, this queen, by the way, we've lost track of what was happening. This queen was on. This queen got
We lost
fucked.
track of what
This queen got fucked on Delta Airlines. She was a flight attendant, honey. She saw him, plucked him out of his seat. You know, I'm making this shit up because I don't know exactly what happened, but she got caught getting fucked in the bathroom. It was her day off. She was on a flight. She was using her what do you call them, Robert?
Non-revenue pass.
Her non-revenue pass to get some dick in her ass. And she did.
Oh my! So this was a sister.
This was a sister who got caught getting fucked in the bathroom.
Wait, this is not a sister. You said this was a woman.
No, this is not a woman. This is a sister, honey.
Oh, well, the sister. Good for you, girl.
Well,
Good for you, girl. Good for you.
She was getting fucked badly, apparently, by his porn videos. She was doing all the goddamn work, and then she lost her job behind it. Well,
Yes, and that guy, and that's where he took off. Miss Wolf took off, girl.
Miss Wolf took off, girl, and she's doing her bad porn somewhere else.
You didn't tell me that it was a woman. You told me it was. You said it was a woman who did that.
Girl.
I told you it was a man. Didn't I tell you it was a man?
No, you said it was a woman.
Oh, Robert, I didn't never. Did I say it was a woman?
You said it was a woman.
Oh, bitch, don't nobody care about fish. No.
You said it was a woman.
I would never talk about fish.
Because I'm going to tell you right now.
If straight ladies, by the way, y'all know I'm playing. I really am. I love women. Don't me too my ass. I love y'all.
We love you.
She does.
We do love you. But come on.
No, I'm talking. That's why I was saying.
If I recognize a porn star,
And then he fucks you badly in a bathroom and you lose your job, and he goes on his merry fucking way and continues to make bad porn videos because
I hope that
is so self-involved that he makes you
I'm sorry.
grind
What is bad porno videos? Is that
You know, Roberta, I swear, this queen knows. A bad porn video would be when a man is doing all the work, riding up on your damn dick, and you're supposed to be the star. Shit.
I know.
Then the star is the bottom who is riding up all of
The star is definitely the bottom, but don't nobody know who Miss Thing is down there getting all
Bottom power.
bottom power, bitch.
May I say this to the two of you?
Bottom power.
You know, may I say this to the two of you? The best porn I've ever watched is when the bottom is getting it on. When he's getting that dick so good, it's ridiculous, and he is having a good time.
You know what though? See what you just said makes my point. When you're getting that dick that good, we're talking about somebody who might as well have a goddamn video game in his hand, playing a damn video. His dick is just doing whatever. His
But
dick
when the bottom
is on autopilot. Somebody else is flying the goddamn plane.
Isn't that what we talked? Isn't that what we have talked about for God knows how long? When the bottom gets what they want, the bottom should get what they want. If the bottom is having a good time,
The bottom is not having a good time.
When the bottom is riding that thing and making
work. No. See, people who are listening all over the planet, I can't believe I've got to school motherfuckers on how to have sex, but I'm going to. And I can't believe I'm saying this shit.
School us, bitch. School
All
us.
over the world. But I'm going to school you. All right, here's how it goes. A bottom who is getting fucked receives the cock, and if the cock is doing its job, she's loving it, and then she starts fucking back. But you gotta get fucked right before you fuck back. If you ain't fucking me right, I ain't fucking you back, bitch. And that's all there is to it. You bitches got me talking too damn much. See, y'all are wrong. Y'all are wrong. I'm going to hell for this fucking show.
This girl.
Oh my God.
Motherfuckers in Sweden, I hope you're listening good, because you all across the earth, bitch, and I'm talking all this shit.
I'm sorry.
Japan.
No, man, You just talking the tea like everybody else.
It is the tea. No, it is the tea.
Exactly.
Bitch, if you're getting fucked right, you fuck back. Unless you're getting fucked right, don't fuck back. Bitches, don't ride a cock simply because you have to. You tell that motherfucker, take that dick out of my ass and take your ass home. You don't know how to fuck. And Adam Wolf, motherfucker, you might be hot as hell and you might be in porn, but bitch, from what I've seen, you don't know how to fuck. Girl, you know Adam Wolf is coming at me. I ain't scared.
Can I say that?
I'm a little scared, but I ain't
Can I say
scared.
this? Can I say this?
Girl.
This is the first time. That anybody of any. I've listened to a lot of podcasts, and I've listened to a lot of podcasts. I've listened to a lot of podcasts where gay men are talking. This is the first podcast that I've ever been involved in where the person who is a bottom is actually saying what they have been wanting to say for quite some time. If you do not hit this right, I don't want to be with you.
Bitch,
And Randy, you have
done that to men.
You have literally
done that in my life. I have done
literally
that to men.
just told the entire world exactly what a bottom wants.
You know what?
You have literally just told the world what a bottom wants. A bottom wants to be fucked, and he wants to be fucked right.
You need to know what you're doing. And you better come correct or don't come at all. Because you're not coming in my house, I promise you not coming in my ass.
But Randy, you have done oh my God.
Oh
my God,
mercy.
this is why I love this show.
This is why my family can't listen to this goddamn show.
No, man, girl.
Because
Hell no.
for the first time, a bottom. I'm not talking about you.
And I'm not necessarily. You know what? Ain't no shame in my game. I've done my
You
thing.
know what I can't stand? If you go to the bar and you see some queen with her hair flopped in 6 different colors, she's got the right flush, with the right shows, she's got the overzealous S's and the lips, and you say, "Oh, hey, girl," she goes, "I'm not a girl, I'm a top." I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? I can't stand that, girl. If you're a Nelly queen, be that.
But
don't try to
you know what?
Roberta, can I tell you this? I'm going to tell you this. I have met a Nelly queen. I met several Nelly queens who told me that they were tops, and my God, they were tops. They were amazing.
No,
tops.
it happens.
They were amazing tops. You know why? Because they listened to exactly what I wanted. When I wanted a top, they listened. And they gave me everything that I wanted. And good God, it was the best thing I ever had.
And you know what, girl? I'm so happy for you. But, you know, I don't want to take Trey home and, girl, have to give him instruction.
Right? Exactly.
Like instruction book.
Exactly.
But I understand, you know, do you. But
here's the thing.
I can't.
But here's the thing. Roberta, here's the thing.
Yes.
And Randy and I have talked about how we don't like the idea of people thinking that being Nelly is a bad thing or whatever.
It's not a bad thing.
It is not a bad thing.
It's just who you are.
It's just who you are.
Nelly.
But I have met Nelly tops. I have met Nelly guys who were tops, and they did all the things that I wanted them to do, and they were amazing at doing that.
Yeah.
And it was the most amazing sex I'd ever had. Because Nelly tops sometimes can be the most amazing things on the planet.
Well, I want to tell you something, and then maybe we need to invite some women into this discussion just for a second.
Oh, they need help. Yes, some of them do.
No. I met a beautiful woman. She was actually a model. She was fucking gorgeous. I was 16 years old, and I used to hang out at my friend Regina's house. God rest her soul, she's dead. But she would get all of us gay boys high, and we had a good time drinking and listening to, all kinds of fabulous music. Anyway, she had a friend named Vonda who was a lesbian, and Vonda was the most beautiful one. Robert, Joel, this woman was drop dead gorgeous. She was a model. I'm not kidding. Vonda came over one night and we all got high together. And Vonda said, here's what women don't understand. Here's what they don't understand.
I already know where this is going, girl.
And Robert, you've heard this story. Robert's heard this story. She said, they don't know how big my dick is. You've heard this story. She said, I'm wearing a Chanel skirt and jacket. But, bitch, you don't know how big my dick is. And she was a lesbian. She was beautiful. And she was feminine. She was motherfucking earth, bitch. But that's what I'm saying. What you're saying is the same thing I'm saying. Which is, you don't know who you're getting until you get it.
Exactly.
But I know one thing. I know one thing. Adam Wolf can't fuck. I'm kidding, Adam Wolf. You know I'm kidding. Girl, don't come after me.
Well, Joe, let me ask you something. Aside tripping with a porn star or something like that, do you think it's almost impossible to have a very long-term relationship with a porn star?
I don't... Here's the thing. I don't know how to answer that question because I've never been with a porn star. I think that it would...
No. I mean, just personally, would it be in the back of your mind all the time when you get up to all these different places, having sex with all these people? Would it ever...
Oh, yes.
Could you be with a porn star knowing he's fucking everybody in the world?
Yes. Actually, yes, I could. Yes, I could. And I know that might sound weird, but yes, I could.
What if they did bareback porn? Because this porn star does bareback porn.
No, here's the thing. I wouldn't have a problem with a guy who told me he was into porn.
But if he was doing bareback porn?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it matters.
Okay.
It does.
Okay, first of all, this is the question that was asked to me.
I know, but I'm asking you the same question.
Okay,
but
so...
with the knowledge that he doesn't have a condom in his videos, and we're talking bareback porn, how would you feel?
I would be okay with that.
Ooh, bless your heart.
I would be okay with that.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just mentally scarred from the 80s and the 90s.
Yes, and by the way, I understand the scars that come from that.
Oh, yeah.
I honestly do understand.
Oh, of course. Joel lost a lot of friends, too.
We all have.
And we've all survived that. And I get that. But the thing is that, here's the thing. I'm 50. I don't really give a shit. I'm having a good time. And if I meet a guy who is into that kind of stuff, if I met a guy who told me he is a porn star and everything else, and he wanted to hang out with me and everything else, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I honestly...
Well, just like you said, because of our ages and what we've seen, and we're 50, and with the influx of new medications and the progression of it, then girls are out there just having sex just like it's 50s or something now.
But here's the thing. It's not even that. It's the idea of I know who they are. If you tell me honestly who you are, I'm okay with that.
I don't even know what that means. Nobody.
If you tell me that you are a porn actor in the business and you want to be with me and blah, 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 I can tell you this. I would be okay with it. I would 100% be okay with it because you're telling me...
You don't care if they've been tested or not, and then they do bareback porn?
No, I don't care about that. Because I feel like that if you've already done that and you're at this point...
No, they're at...
If you are at this... And let me answer this question, please.
Trying.
Because I don't feel like you guys are letting me answer this question.
No, I'm trying. Go ahead.
If you are at this point and you are still alive and everything is going on and you are still negative and everything else, then I'm okay with it.
But
I'm 100% okay with it.
That's what I was asking, because about the negativity of the situation.
And by the way, I've been with and by the way, for both of you guys, I've been with guys who were HIV positive. I have been with guys who were HIV positive.
We've all been with guys who are HIV
No,
positive.
I've been with guys who told me that they were HIV positive, and I still proceeded anyway because I liked the guys for who they were. We had a great time.
And their honesty.
And their honesty was the best thing.
That's a wonderful thing.
And we practiced all the stuff that we needed to practice.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, absolutely. I would never.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I advocate men having sex with anybody they're attracted to.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're honest and they say that they're HIV positive, I think that's fantastic. I agree with
I think that's the way it should be. You know,
It is the way it should be.
I really do. And Joe, kudos to you, girl. You do you. You know who you are, and that's all that matters.
Exactly,
because like I said, I've been with, and I've had fantastic sex with guys who had told me exactly who they were. I had sex with a guy for the last 2.5 years who was HIV positive, and
there's nothing wrong with that.
By the way, because he uses medications the right way, nothing. I got tested several times, and I was never positive.
I don't think any man should be afraid of any man that's honest with them about their status, because that man is responsible, and I'm completely behind.
And by the way, I've also been with men who weren't responsible, and I'm still HIV negative, and I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm still. It really does boil down to the fact that sometimes some guys are honest and sometimes they're not.
Oh, honey.
And as long as you're having a good time, that's all that matters.
I agree with you, but you know, I'm sure that I've been with maybe 3 guys. You know, Robert. You know, I'm cutting that number down by 1,000. Mm-hmm. Maybe 3 guys who were HIV positive.
Mm-hmm. Maybe 300.
Maybe 3,000. But they didn't say so. Of course, they didn't have time to speak because I was usually... Anyway, they were occupied otherwise. But tricks are tricks. And tricks are not for kids, honey. Tricks are for gay men. Thank you. So we need to change that T-shirt, by the way.
And by the way, I want to say this because I think it's very important.
It is. I'm sure.
You know, Robert.
Yeah.
You have a husband that you are with, and you are 100% behind your husband. You are.
We've been together for about.
You've been there for his. You've been there for his operations. You've been there for his whole thing. Randy and I are not those people. We are single people.
We're single, and you know,
maybe Randy or I, and I say this, Randy or I will hook up with a guy who we will be with and everything else, or maybe we won't. But the thing is that as long as we are happy with who we are with, that's all that matters.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
That is all that matters. If Randy chooses to be by himself and does not want to do that, then I want to support Randy in that. And if I want to say this, if I want to have sex with every person on the planet, because I would love to have sex with every person on the planet.
I thought you already had.
Oh no! Oh Lord! No, I thought Randy, I'm going to be honest. Randy, I'm going to be honest. When I turned 50, I thought that I was supposed to stop doing that, and then I realized something. I don't want to stop doing that. I don't want to stop doing the thing that I love.
And
I love having sex with as many men as I possibly can. I love it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I love it. But I'm not going to stop Randy from being who he is. And I'm not going to stop you from being who you are.
I don't know.
I'm going to be who I want to be, because for the first time in my life, for the first time in my life, and it took a long time to get here, I'm actually okay with that. And I wasn't okay with that for a long time. And I'm telling both of you guys that for the first time. I was not okay with that for the longest time.
Well, I'm going to tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
I support both of you in any endeavors that you want to do, you know, any of your endeavors. But I'll show you.
But you cocktails.
But I've had a couple of cocktails, and guess what?
Yes, ma'am, girl. Yes,
Guess
ma'am.
what? It's time to go. So we're gonna do the Joel and Randy show.
Yeah,
And we're gonna do an ending, and girl, it may change. So we're gonna do it.
Well, hang on, girl. You tell all these hoes all around the world they're gonna pray for my husband, Mark Bridges, to be healed and perfectly fine to come home. 'Cause I'm tired, honey.
Yes, Mark Bridges. Everybody around the world, pray for his husband, Mark Bridges. God bless him. He's fighting, and he's doing a good job. But you know what?
He's doing an excellent job.
Prayer only helps. Prayer never hurts.
By the way, love you for having a relationship with a man that you love more than anything else, and you're there for him, and you're helping to take care of him. I praise you for that, because you are doing the thing that you are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. I'm going to get the bitch teared up here.
All right, you know what? We're going to have to go, but I'll tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Hey.
We're going to go. It's the Joel and Randy show. Hey. Texas tea for hoes. It's the Joel and Randy show.
All tea in the shade is Texas made.
You bitches better drink that tea. It's the Joel and Randy show.
Woo! Girl, that was funny.
Good night.